of you will soon have to decide if they want to keep buying beer and wine on Sundays. If passed through York County Council, the alcohol sales referendum will be placed back on the ballot next year.
Billie Jean Shaw live in York County with a breakdown for us. Billie Jean.
Well, Fred and Sarah, 5 years ago when York County voters approved the ordinance to purchase alcohol on Sundays, parts of the ordinance were left off the ballot. County leaders catching the mistake, and now residents have to return back to the polls if they would like to continue to purchase beer and wine on Sundays.
We were unaware of that piece of legislation.
In 2012, when voters approved Sunday alcohol sales, York County leaders say they made a mistake leaving out a few details of the ordinance.
So the 1993 legislation basically required certain components to be passed as part of the referendum, covering restaurants and stores and both. And so we did not have that component in the York County referendum at the time.
The issue at hand now is that the current ordinance will become invalid unless voters decide to keep it on the books.
You basically have to get all parts approved unless you had a license prior to 1993. So anything after 1993 required all three parts be approved, and we did not have that.
It's a vote the owner of Rock Hill's famous chicken restaurant, Wing Bones, hope passes.
Before Sunday alcohol sales, Rock Hill restaurants were losing a lot of business.
His main concern, losing customers to Charlotte, especially after the Queen City's recent decision to sell alcohol starting at 10 a.m. on Sundays.
What if they were a group of 5 and 2 of them wanted to drink, so they had to go to South Charlotte because they wanted the opportunity to sit around and have a beer with their wings.
Now, if County Council approves this ordinance, voters will see it on the ballots in next November. Reporting in Rock Hill, Billie Jean Shaw, NBC Charlotte.
All right, thanks, Billie Jean, for that report.